Hey, so in an attempt just to bring the conversation a little more serious note.
Oh, good.
Good. So what do you think
The light
about
banter was getting to me.
Yeah, exactly. Now that we finished the light banter portion. So let's just go straight to euthanasia. So
That's a
Now
great
that's
topic.
Funny.
That's
yeah,
good.
That's a good one.
Glad to be back on the podcast.
I mean,
Hey, everybody. It's the Williams Brothers podcast.
Gar.
Steven.
Neil.
Shaler. We're doing like a minimalist podcast today. It's
That's
just
good.
no fluff.
I have a topic. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Just topic. It's like light. What's it? Crossfire.
Right.
No,
the McLaughlin group.
Oh, McLaughlin. That's the one.
Right.
McLaughlin
That's
group.
Issue number 1.
Wrong. Hey, guys, let's all do some light banter to start off with. How about that?
Shaler, tell us about your new house.
It's a house. I moved in. That's good. It's big. It's
Too much.
It's nice.
Moving on.
Yeah, all right.
Wrong.
So, Neil, I'm curious. You've got the cool recording studio in the bottom of your new house. Are you in that recording studio?
Sadly, that was an old house we used to live in. We lived in Virginia previously.
Oh,
we had a recording
okay.
studio with the little booth off to the side that was very sketchy. The whole room was very sketchy looking until we knew what it was. It looked like a bedroom with a video room off to the side. So it's kind of weird. But no, that's
Like the
that was a
FBI would
different
show
house.
up one day and
It
be
does.
hauling out
It does.
tapes. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
good.
Okay. That
No,
was
but
gotcha.
I'm upstairs in the in my office / podcast studio.
Hey, I got a text message from our friend Ed Yannett in Savannah, real estate mogul. Mm-hmm. And he was just reaching out, and he said, hey, can you believe it's been 3 years since we sold your mom and dad's house?
Wow. Is that right?
3 years.
Crazy.
So
2021 is when we sold it.
Well, Mom went for how many years?
2.5.
2.5.
Little bit.
2.5.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Yep. So it brought
Yeah.
back all those memories of cleaning out that house.
Oh, yeah. My favorite part was when Neil and I had to get the last few things out of the house. I think there was a sofa that we... Was it the last things we got out? The sofa and the bed. And the sofa, we tried to take it to Goodwill, and they wouldn't take it. Nobody would take the sofa. And we had to take it to the dump and throw it in the trash thing. And when we launched it over, this guy walks up and goes, hey, man, that's a nice sofa. It was like, well, you should have said that a minute ago.
Wish you'd been here 15 seconds ago.
could have been yours.
Yeah.
Then we had to get out of the house and leave it locked behind us somehow because we didn't have the
Right.
key. So that was fun, too.
Right, we had to jump over the electric eye or something to
Yeah, yeah.
close
Oh,
the
in the
garage
garage. Yeah. Yeah.
drop off the cable box, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. I remember I was watching you guys over the cameras, and you were like, okay, we're turning off the internet, so there's no more camera.
Oh, right. That was so awesome because Shayla was back in Bahrain, and he was able to get on there and say things to us while we were cleaning out the house. That was so awesome.
Talk through the camera.
I mean, how cool is that to be on the other side of the world and see what's going on in that house? That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I think we went through like 2 dumpsters
Yeah.
to get, all the, and then of course the auction folks that came and took whatever we didn't take.
Right. And the neighbors,
Right.
some of the neighbors found some stuff that they liked,
Yeah. Yeah. That was
which was good.
good.
And I'll say some earlier generations of our family, they may have cheated a little bit because there was so much stuff in there that you could tell someone else passed away and They went to
Totally.
clean the house out, and everything came into Mom and Dad's house, and it went into the attic or the garage, and it was, it was the same state. It was in the day they packed it. It was just,
never touched.
And-
It hadn't moved. Yeah.
letters, just everything, and we thinned that out a bit through the course of moving.
Yeah.
I remember Dad having the conversation with Mom several times, and it had to be after we all moved out of the house, where she had stuff in the garage that just stayed in the garage. It was never going to come in the house, never going to be used, but she couldn't get rid of it because it was things from her childhood, or that brought back memories. And he would always talk about, we need to clean out this garage and get rid of all this, and then he would realize that she was sad, about it, and he'd like, but it's got memories, and he'd rub her shoulders, and all that.
Yep.
So, but it was just funny because it would be the logical side of him wanting to clean it out right now, and then, oh wait, no, I guess we don't really need to clean it out. We'll just leave it here.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We'll leave it for the kids.
Right.
It'll be
Right.
fine.
Yeah,
They'll have a
do
great
that.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I just remember feeling guilty because we're dividing up all this stuff, and Mom is still alive.
Right.
And I'm like, this feels wrong. Right.
Yeah.
This
Right.
feels really wrong.
It did
for
feel
some
weird. It
reason.
felt like we took her off to Orlando, and then we went to the house and looted it. Took everything out.
I know. Yeah.
And we didn't want to tell her because I don't know.
Yeah.
Just didn't seem like something we should bring up.
Yeah.
Seemed very stressful.
Fortunately, she didn't even know that was still her house.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
she
a good point.
didn't- Yeah.
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 I don't
There's
remember
a
her
lot of
ever
things.
talking about the house much after she got there, right? Did she ever bring it up about
Nope.
going back or anything?
I don't think so. She would say when she was out of the house, she wanted to go home,
Yeah.
but who knows which home that was.
Yeah. She asked about getting a bus ticket to Birmingham one time. So I don't, I think the house on Leary Drive was, it was in there somewhere, occasionally would pop up. But
Yeah.
even when we left the house with her for the last time, I'm thinking this is going to be hard. This is going to be emotional.
Yeah.
No big deal. We're just going on a trip.
That was the weird part, was that wasn't emotional, but getting to the place and moving into it and finding out that's where she was going to live was the stressful part. None of us saw that coming until
Yeah.
we got hit by it. But
Yeah. Yep. Live and learn.
just never know. Yeah.
Live and learn.
Right,
So
exactly.
somebody else has been in that house for 3 years now and hopefully making good memories
Yeah.
like we did.
I mean, it was a great house. It was a great neighborhood to grow up in. And I mean, there's, lots of positives about that place.
I remember when Ed first came to look at it when I was, asking him to come sell the house, and he's looking around and he said, "It's got good bones."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Well,
like,
at least it's got that.
yeah, it's like, that's the real estate guy's way of saying, you guys haven't updated this house at all, but it's not falling right.
You guys ever think about weird things when you're in the shower? Like your mind wanders and you just think of like, I wonder about this. I was thinking the other day, a couple of things I was thinking. One, I was thinking about Dad's cancer, and I was like, I was just thinking like, why do people get cancer? Like, what's the cause of it? But I was thinking it would be cool if we had his medical records so we could go back and look and see exactly what was going on. Like what all did he really have? Because I'm sure we didn't hear everything. I mean, he downplayed everything. So I just wonder, I started thinking about that. And then the next thing I thought about, and this is a real bummer, but I was thinking about, probably can't talk about it.
But it was good to think about it. It was
Yeah,
a
it was
good
good.
thing.
whatever it was,
Tell
I'm
you about
sure.
it without
Yeah.
breaking up.
So you guys let me know if you
bawling.
think about things too. Yeah.
No, I was
Bawling
thinking
in the
about
shower, just in the shower,
Yeah, just-
bawling now.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I was thinking about. Actually, I wasn't bawling, but I was thinking about how if I talked about it, I would be bawling. When he called and he was having trouble speaking,
Yes.
and he was like, "I can't talk right. I don't know what the deal is," and he was laughing about it and joking about it, making us feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He told me because I said, it sounds like you're slurring your words. And he says, I'm eating cherries.
Yeah,
like-
that's how he was. He'd cover it up.
Okay. All right. Still, it sounds kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah.
But I'll bet he was scared.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he was. I would be really scared
Oh, yeah.
if my tongue wasn't working right.
Yeah.
And then he had to basically take care of the entire time. And that was a huge
That
burden.
was yeah. That was what got me was, okay, he was scared. And I thought, I should have gone there Sunday night. Sorry.
But you don't know. It's hindsight's
don't.
2020.
It is.
you know?
Exactly. And I thought
So,
about that too.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and pull it
That's
together.
right. Yep.
This is when I knew something more was going on with Mom, because he said, I called him and I'm like, I'm almost there. And usually he's like, oh, good, you're almost here. He said, okay, I'm going to be standing at the end of the walkway. You pick me up, take me to the hospital, drop me off, get right back to your mother. And at first I was like, there's no way I'm leaving you at the hospital, but it was 2020 and you couldn't go in with anybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so I did, and went back and sat with Mom, but it was clear to me he did not want to leave Mom alone for any time at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't, now that's perfectly clear. But
Yeah.
at the time it was like, oh,
Well,
okay.
that's weird.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
The
So-
other thing that was shocking, I guess, was that there wasn't, like you'd think call a friend to come take you to the hospital. You'd think there'd be somebody else around that you could call. And I guess he didn't really have any friends who were in a situation to do that. Or I guess maybe nobody could sit with Mom. I'm not sure. But just that there was a day or two delay in there
Right.
till we could get there. Or
Where he
before, I
could
guess
have had
before
a
we knew.
stroke.
Yeah, before we knew we had to go there was a time lag,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be scared and in a like hundreds of miles from your kids, nobody can help you. Your wife is, has dementia. That's got to be frightening.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I guess you could always call an ambulance, but
Still.
Well, and I think the lesson for us too is as we get older, don't hide this stuff. Right. I mean, think ahead a little bit and don't be, I don't know if it's prideful or what it is that, I can handle it or I don't want to bother anyone.
Yeah,
No,
it's no
that's
big
what
deal.
family's there for, right?
Yeah.
Family's there to help you out, to help each other out. And so if something doesn't feel right, that's when you call on family. You don't hide that and certainly don't put it off.
With that being said, my back's hurting a little bit, and there's a lot of stuff to unpack. So if y'all want to come on down to the house,
You're on your own, man.
yeah,
What?
I don't know about that.
You're on your own.
Surely there's some friends you have there. You
Good luck
right?
with
I'm
that.
sure they
Yeah.
have friends.
Call an ambulance. Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
That's funny. Anyway,
tried.
yeah, you bringing up the house kind of made me think about that. Anyway,
Yeah. It's unbelievable. 3 years. I thought there's
That
no
is
way it's been
wild.
3 years. But yep.
Crazy.
Absolutely. Sure has.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
glad we
Yep.
only go through that once.
Amen to
Yeah,
that.
right.
Holy cow. Don't want to do that again ever. So, yeah. Yep.
Don't want my kid to ever go through that either.
Well, that's going to happen, hopefully.
I know. Well,
I think occasionally about something Dad said to me and Steve just laying in bed one time, when he was going through the final stages of cancer, and he says, "I hope you guys never have to go through this, or maybe I don't,
Yeah, maybe I hope you do.
or maybe I hope you do."
Wow.
He was
really?
in hospice. He said that. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
like,
he said, "Yeah, that was it."
okay, all right. I don't know which. I think maybe he was thinking about the fact that we were there, and
yeah.
because he did say to the nurse, "We don't let each other down,"
Yeah.
Right.
and
Yeah.
I think he was enjoying the fact that his boys were looking
Right.
out for him. You
Yeah.
guys were there for that week, and
Yeah.
everybody was there for him. So that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way I try to think about it. Kind of the same thing.
It
as,
didn't sound very
being
kind.
called a lummox. But at the moment when he said, "Maybe I hope you do have to go through terminal cancer," I was
Right,
like, "Oh my,
exactly.
yeah, that's a little harsh."
Hope you do end up in hospice and,
Yeah.
and drugged up and in pain.
He's like, now that I'm on my way out, let me tell you how I really feel.
Exactly.
Right.
I was going to
what
be
it
a rock
felt like.
star if it wasn't for you kids.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of all that, I was at Fresh Market at the grocery store across the street, and there was this lady there this week, and I recognized her, older lady. Her husband was at Harbor Chase when Mom was at Harbor Chase.
Oh, wow.
And we used to see her all the time, and so I spoke to her, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you're Betsy's son," and
cool.
And so it's been a while. It's been I don't know, a year and a half or whatever it's been, and so anyway, it was good to catch up with her, and poor thing, her husband's still hanging in there. He's he's in bed and hasn't known her for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And
golly,
kind of on the end stages, I guess. And
we were very lucky that it was fast.
Relatively.
I mean, 2.5 years.
2.5 years, yeah.
And she's lucky, too, that she can pay for help, right? Because there are a lot of people that go through this that, they don't have any help. They're just trying to do it on their own.
Amazingly, Mom pretty much, I think, recognized us till the end, which was pretty cool, because you would walk in and she would see you and immediately know that, I may not know that I was her son,
right?
Yeah,
but she knew that I belonged to her in some way.
Familiar.
So, yeah.
Sometimes I was Uncle Bill.
Yeah.
A couple times I was Dad.
Yeah, you were Dad when
I was Gar a lot, and I don't know which Gar I was, but I was Gar a lot. So,
hey, so in an attempt just to bring the conversation a little more serious note.
Oh, good.
Good.
So what do you think
The light
about
banter was getting to me.
Yeah, exactly. Now that we finished the light banter portion, so let's just go straight to euthanasia. So
that's a great topic.
Funny.
That's good.
That's a good one.
Glad to be back on the podcast.
What do you think though? Should you be able, if it's you? Should you be able to opt out and just say, "Hey, I've got this terminal thing next Wednesday at 4:00. I'm just gonna punch out. Let's all have dinner the night before." I mean,
that's a hard one.
I think if you have terminal cancer and you're in your right mind, I don't see a problem with it because they're not gonna solve the issue, most likely, right? So why not?
Yeah.
Now, dementia is kind of a different thing.
Because you forget that you had the plan to start with.
No, you gotta be quick with that.
Yeah,
we talked about that a lot.
Because then you're no longer in your right mind, right?
Right.
And so someone's got to make that decision for you. But that's where it starts getting really tricky.
Yeah, you don't want that.
So, no. I would not. Not Soylent Green. Exactly. Mm-mm. We don't want.
No, right. No, but I think as long as you're in your right mind and you understand what's going to happen, and you don't want to go down that harsh road, then it's an option.
It's the edge cases that you don't want to. I mean, that like where maybe they could have helped you.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
But I don't know. That's a tough one.
It's gray because when you think about something like hospice, that's kind of assisted suicide in a way, right?
Yeah.
You're giving up. I don't want my heart medicine anymore. I don't want my cholesterol or blood pressure medicine anymore. I just want to be comfortable.
Right.
So it's kind of a gray area. I know the just thinking about it from a religious perspective, I think the Catholic tradition, I don't know if this is still true, considered it a mortal sin, meaning it destroyed one's relationship with God.
Right.
Now, I don't know if that's still their belief or not.
Right.
I think too the thing would be you're kind of circumventing God's plan, whatever that might be. Right. Even though you might not understand it, and there's a lot of pain involved, there's a better plan and outcome on the end.
Like maybe in those few minutes before you die, you say something to your nurse that changes her whole outlook or his whole outlook on I mean, you just don't know.
Yeah.
I do see that point too,
Or your kids need to go through this process with you for something that they're going to face later in life. So it's not about you, right? It's about another bigger purpose.
Maybe so.
It's
but
a hard call.
I'm kind of like you guys. I feel like, and I talk a good game, right? I feel like if I'm heading in the direction Mom was,
oh yeah,
I'm going to go to Cocoa Beach and take a long swim.
Yeah,
Right? Because I don't want to be number one, I don't want to be like that, and number two, I sure don't want to be a burden on anybody.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
If it's going that direction. Not saying that I would do that, but it's crossed my mind.
Sure.
You know, especially living through that with Mom. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
what would you do?
Yeah. Not many people, I mean, more and more people, sadly, but not many people comparatively go and hang out in one of those memory care places. But if you do, you see it's they're doing the best they can, but wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's everybody in there doesn't really understand reality. And so when they communicate with each other, they're on completely different wavelengths.
Right.
The conversations have nothing to do with each other. And it would drive anyone nuts to be in that situation.
Even in Mom's relatively earlier stages of it, in the weeks after Dad passed, how many times, tell me what happened again, and it's like, Mom, you were there for all of it, but it's just if you don't remember, you don't remember, and it's just not there. So
not her fault.
And,
she just
and
doesn't
no
remember.
amount of telling or educating or anything matters. Which is why I think it's so important with Alzheimer's patients. Just whatever, wherever they are and whenever they are, it's great. It's all fine.
Yes.
There's no Mom, it's Tuesday, Mom. It's not Wednesday. That's not helpful. Just
Exactly.
we're on Jupiter. Whatever makes you happy.
Right.
It's about making the next 2 hours
Yeah.
good,
Exactly.
fun, enjoyable. It won't be remembered, but
I know.
yeah.
Just in the moment.
In the
Maybe
moment.
just one more cookie.
One more cookie and a little cream
just
sherry.
one more cookie. Yep.
Yeah.
These are really good. It's like,
Where do you get these?
Who makes these? These are
Nabisco, Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy. Used
Got
to
it
buy
at the
them for
Publix.
us pretty
we
much
were
all
able
the
to
time.
find them.
Yes.
The worst part was trying to get her to take a shower. That was when we were back at the house.
Man.
Mom, you really should shower. It's been a few days. And she, then she would like turn on you and be like, "What do I smell? Do I
Right.
smell? Is that it?"
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
And you're like, "What? I
Yes,
just wanted to
Mom,
remind you.
smell. Take a shower.
It's good for you to take a shower. That's all."
Which, think about, and, we think about too, if she had come to live with us here,
Yeah.
Right.
that would have been
a
every
daily.
day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whereas where she was, she was trying to be compliant and be a good patient.
Right.
And so, if they
Which
said-
was her personality, her whole
Yes.
life. She,
Right.
Yeah.
She wasn't one to volunteer and jump into things, but if there was a program, she was going to be with the program, and she was not going to stand out because her family had paid for her. This is going back to her University of Alabama days.
Right.
Someone paid to have things this way, and she was probably a big deal at Alabama, so she
Yeah.
was
Right.
trying to lessen her.
her impact.
Yeah, she
Yes.
didn't want to be looked at as special, like she was getting special
She's
treatment.
just one of the gals.
That's
at,
right. Just
memory
fit
care.
in. Just make sure you fit in.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
well, that's probably
That's
enough of that.
Yeah. All came about from the house. So, I don't know. We want to go around the horn and just talk about what we've been doing for the past, how long has it been? 6 months since we recorded a
Seems like it.
podcast?
Yeah.
3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that.
I haven't done anything. Pretty much going down to Paco's Friday night, having a margarita and
nice.
some Mexican food. That's fun.
Good.
Paco's is great. And the same people come in there, and you see these people in there, they're like 100 years old, and then you see young people, all kinds of people. It's like the neighborhood bar, and we were laughing last night because we went to Paco's, and then we walked past the liquor store on the way to Publix in the same shopping center, and the two guys behind the counter at the liquor store, "Hey, how's it going?" We wave at them. we're like, "This is our town. This is our town." We're walking down the street waving at everybody we know. It was pretty funny. But, that's good. So that, and then also I've been painting shutters.
Oh yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Oh, yeah. Good.
So I primed them all and I sanded them all, and now I have to paint them all black. So
Very good.
that's today or tomorrow.
Exciting. It's good.
Oh yeah, fun.
Good. We're getting a new driveway. That's pretty exciting.
Ooh.
Great.
We need one of those.
It's all cracked and part of it's raised up about an inch. And I don't know if it's because Florida, everything, at least where we are, is built on sand. So I don't know if it's just that it wasn't thick enough, but happens with all the driveways in the neighborhood. They all crack after a while.
Yeah.
Same here.
So we're working on that. And then a few weekends ago, we went down to Fort Myers to visit daughter and son-in-law. Had a great visit. They've visited the Grand Dog.
Yes.
Which is this like giant loping 6-month-old dog with a puppy brain, just, still thinks he's jumping up on everything. And he's just, gosh, he must be like 60 pounds or something. But anyway, we had a good time. We went to the Ford Edison Estate.
Ooh, how was
in
that?
Fort Myers. It was really cool. So this is where Thomas Edison and Henry Ford would winter. This was their winter home down here. And apparently Ford kind of looked up to Edison and saw him as a mentor. So they spent a lot of time together. And so, we'd never done it. We said, let's go and just check this thing out. The first thing you notice, do you guys know what a banyan tree is?
I do not.
So banyan tree, think about like a regular tree, and then the branches come out, but then these feeders come down from the branches and go into the dirt and eventually make new trunks.
Wow.
So it's the craziest thing you've ever seen. There are these huge banyan trees on the property because apparently Edison, he invented a lot of things, but he was into trying to figure out how to make rubber and latex and things like that. So banyan trees are part of that. But on one side of the street, there are, all of the banyan trees and everything, but also like this huge complex of like laboratories and machine works and all this kind of stuff. So any sort of experiment or work they wanted to do, all that stuff's there. Cool. And it's all preserved, right? And then there's a museum and everything, too, that you can see. And then on the other side of the street, which is just an unbelievable piece of property, there's like this row of houses, most of them kind of connected by a breezeway. And it was Edison's houses, and then over a little bit were Ford's houses. And they're like old Florida homes, 2-story, not super deep, so that you could open windows on both sides and get a good breeze through.
Yeah.
On the water. I mean, just prime real estate, beautiful gardens. Everything is preserved there, so you can kind of see what it looked like back in the day. But Edison was like the Elon Musk of his time because constantly inventing. I think he had a patent approved every year of his adult life.
Wow.
He was the only person to have that, accomplishment, and he just had tons of patents. So it was interesting. It was really, it's something you never really think about. You hear Thomas Edison and Henry Ford, but going through when you go through the museum, they lived quite a life, right? They were not idle. They were moving. They were always thinking, and it reminded me a lot of Elon Musk today, someone that's just always got his hands in like 10 things. So anyway, good trip. That was our big thing that we've done since I think we talked last.
Yeah.
What about you, Shay?
A few weeks back, there was those Iran drones. I mean, I ran drones. I didn't mean I ran drones. I was running drones in Texas is what happened a few weeks ago in Texas.
That was close.
Flying drones in Texas. Went to Texas and we did our project there and came back.
Texas with air quotes, by the way.
Texas with air quotes.
Yeah.
I did that and came back and, since then got closed on the house, got moved. It's just been hectic trying to get all that done. But we're all moved and the house is up for rent and we may already have some renters, which is good, I think. And then this morning, so we have this new dishwasher, right? And this dishwasher is one that, my wife works for a company that sells these high-end appliances, so she got a really good discount on them. I mean, super good discount on this thing. So it's a fancy dishwasher that when it finishes washing, the door pops open automatically to let the steam and stuff out, right? Really fancy.
Wow.
Nice. Obviously. And on our second wash, it just stopped working. And the power wouldn't turn on or anything. I unplugged it. I plugged it back in. No power. I went and checked the circuit breaker. Circuit breaker tripped, so I fixed that. And we went to start it, and now it gives us error code of the drain pump or whatever it's called, the drainage pump. That is no longer functioning properly. So I'm a little miffed this morning about that.
Yeah, so we went to Portland, Oregon, visited Tyler, our son, who lives out there, and had a little bit of a sports theme, I guess. We caught a Hillsboro Hop baseball game, which is, minor league. Nice little park, and that was a lot of fun. And then got to go to a Portland Trailblazers game.
Cool.
They played the New Orleans Pelicans. I didn't even know that was a team, but apparently they got beaten by the Pelicans, so they are a team. But it was fun, and a couple of things that stood out in the game was that they had a contest during the game. They brought a kid out there at the foul line, and if you got 3 shots in 20 seconds or something, everybody got a Jamba Juice. Like everybody and I guess let me think of exactly how this worked. It was like if you got 1 shot, a certain group got Jamba Juice. If you got 2 shots, then more people. And if you got 3 shots, then like everybody in the whole place got a free coupon for a free Jamba Juice.
Yeah.
And the kid nailed it, and everybody cheered. And Tyler looks over at me and goes, "Corn dogs, Jackie, corn dogs!" Out of the semi-pro movie, when they get the score and everybody gets corn dogs, and Jackie doesn't have corn dogs. This was Jamba Juice, so that was pretty fun. And the other thing that the thing that made the game interesting at the end, that even though they lost the game, the deal is if they score 100 points during the game, everybody gets free chicken McNuggets from McDonald's, like a coupon for the next day, I think, for like a small thing of nuggets.
Yeah.
And it was the last 5 seconds of the game they got to 100 points.
All right.
And people were so excited over chicken nuggets. And around you, people are talking about chicken nuggets. And you're like,
We get free chicken nuggets.
even if we don't win, you get something out of the game.
right.
So that
And
was
in Portland, too. I mean, you
Right.
wouldn't expect people in Portland to be excited about McDonald's chicken nuggets. Right.
yeah. Portland's
They're
a
not
weird
organic.
place. Portland is just a weird place anyway. It's because there's so many different little neighborhoods, and like you go into downtown and it's like, oh man, this is a really bad kind of place. And then 5 minutes away, it's really nice. And so it's different. And the people there are different too. We went into Home Depot to get something, and there's a guy working there, and he's got his regular orange Home Depot vest on, looks the part, except that he's wearing like Gandalf's robe. He's got the hood, he's got the whole. We're just, what is the deal? I don't know. He was happy. He wasn't threatening. So it's a different
So
place.
fun.
That's different.
Wow.
So that was our big fun.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
So I just recently learned a historical fact, and it's about the Berlin Wall coming down.
Okay.
Does everybody know the story of how that happened?
I think so, but go ahead.
Like
I
what
know a
happened
story.
that
Yeah.
day? Because I didn't know that it was an accident. It was complete flub by somebody
What?
that caused. Okay,
No, I
good.
didn't know that.
I'm really glad.
Somebody like
really,
backed into the wall or something.
I'm
Is that
so
and it knocked the wall down and it was
It's been weeks since I've learned this, and I'm like, they probably all know it. I'm going to say it. They're going to be like, oh yeah, we do that, and then that would be the end of it. So no, let me tell you. I mean, you're gonna. It was in this Turning Point thing I was watching. That was like it's like a series on Netflix about the Cold War, and so I thought Reagan got up there and said, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall," and then years later, they did. They tore down that wall. Okay. So 171 people were killed attempting to get over the wall. Mm-hmm. That's the background. the Berlin Wall coming down was an accidental comment in a city council meeting. So there was a press conference with the city council, and this guy named Gunter Schabowski, who's just like a East German government dude who just, he does what they tell him to. So he shows up at the meeting, and he basically announces that you can now go back and forth between East Berlin and West Berlin as much as you want, permanently if you want to, no problem.
So what year was this? Is this like...
This was 1989 when it came down.
Okay, gotcha.
So he said permanent relocations can be done through all border checkpoints between East Germany and West Germany or West Berlin. And so this one reporter was kind of like, what? And he stood up and said, when does this start? And he says, as far as I know, it takes effect immediately without delay. Now, what he was supposed to say was that if you have the proper paperwork, you could go back and forth. But he missed that part. So after he said that, and he's just like a run-of-the-mill, like low-level guy who just said this, okay? So that night, an anchor man said, November 9th is a historic day. They've announced that starting immediately, the borders are open to everyone. So they said it on the news, the guy that like Walter Cronkite, basically of Germany. So the gates of the wall stand wide open, he said. So thousands of people went down to the border, to the gates, and were like, let us through. They said it's open. And the guards are like, we don't know anything about that. We're calling back to home base and, tell them no, they can't go through. They have to have the paperwork. So there's 60 guards, I think, total in the whole, they're guarding all the gates. And so eventually millions of people are out there wanting to go through the gate, which tells you how great East Germany must have been. East Berlin must have been. So, the head of the security at the gates is calling back, and it's getting more and more chaotic. And he repeatedly attempt to contact his boss, and at one point, a boss in the background called him a coward for not being able to handle the situation. So this guy had been working for them for 25 years, as the commander of the gates. And he felt kind of insulted at that point because he was under a lot of pressure from all these people who wanted to come through. And then this guy calls him a coward. So he basically said he decided on his own, he's just going to open the gates. Everybody can go. And so they did. People started going through. So millions of people went through the other side and started partying and having a good time. And no one in the government wanted to be the person that said, shoot these people, stop them, and or any of that. So because of this one low-level guy that accidentally said the wrong thing in a meeting or press conference, that's why it all came down.
That's interesting.
They couldn't roll
it's
it
like
back.
A comedy. That's like a sitcom or
That's
something.
what I thought. It was hilarious.
It doesn't even seem, I don't know. I mean, the story is a great story, but it just doesn't seem... real. I'm gonna have to
look it up because it's amazing.
That is interesting.
It's like a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's Kramer is the great gate guard guy.
Yeah.
And then when I looked online, it was like, well, everybody knows this. I was the last person to find out.
Nope. I think we were now.
No, right behind you.
I thought you were going to say like a truck backed up into the wall and knocked part of it down, and then they were like, oh, okay, we'll just take it down.
It's already down.
Hey, speaking of Netflix, Unfrosted.
I saw that last night.
Started watching that last night
So
too.
good.
Yeah. I need to finish it.
It's just a good comedy, right? There's no like political overtones or anything like that.
There is though.
Well, slightly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's designed to be funny, not
That's
to,
right.
not
There's
to
no
have a political
no side taking.
point.
right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it definitely there's a point where you're like, oh, I see what he's doing here.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yep.
I'll have to watch that. I saw an ad where Jerry is trying to talk Ken Burns into making it a Ken Burns film, so more people will watch the show, and it's pretty good.
That's funny.
There's another good Netflix out. It's called Queen Pins. It's like King Pins, but Queen Pins.
Saw that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
that was another good one.
Yeah.
It's just a good regular comedy, which is really hard to
And
find
based on a
these
true
days.
story. So
Yeah.
which is
Yep.
also kind of interesting. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the actress's name that stars in it.
Kristen
Bell.
Kristen
Yeah.
Bell. Yeah, very funny. Highly recommend.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yep.
4
So
thumbs up.
On Apple TV, there's a couple of good ones. I don't know if you guys have seen Palm Royale. Palm. It's about Palm Beach and Palm Beach society, and this girl from Chattanooga comes down and tries to get into the society scene and manages to. And Carol Burnett is in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah, so that's cool. I didn't even know she was still around.
Yeah.
Hey, in Miami race tomorrow, F1.
F1.
That's right.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Most embarrassing race for America
Yes.
on the calendar.
I'll never forget. Who was the guy, the race car driver that did the interview at the end of that one? Muhammad Ali one time said something, I can't remember what he said, and the guy's like, well, that's boxing. I'm sure that's true for boxing. But we are racing cars.
Yeah, right. It's like totally unplugged. It's like we had our script. It doesn't really matter what sport it is.
Yeah.
We were just going to go through this. And they had them wear football helmets, I think, after the game. They drove in the stadium. It was just like the weirdest.
It was terrible. And
The
it was
marina?
very hot. They were about to pass out anyway. Yeah, the marina they painted on the asphalt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost
boats.
Monaco. It's almost Monaco.
Yeah.
Except it's the parking lot of the Hard Rock Stadium.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it was.
Still waiting, though. Still waiting for Ricky Bobby to enter F1. I don't know what is
what's
taking
the
so
deal?
long.
How can they miss
At
that?
least show up. He should at least show up on the paddock for the beginning of the race in his jumpsuit.
Yeah.
That would be
Why, how is he not even there?
would be great.
Yes. Just show up in the jumpsuit. That's
To
all.
get
You don't even
interviewed.
need to make
Just
another
to get interviewed
And hang
by,
out
what's
with
his
like
name?
one of the Charles Leclerc or somebody
Yes.
like that,
Right.
Right. That would
be
Get
so
interviewed by
perfect.
Martin. Yeah.
You smell of America.
And Miami's the perfect place for him to do it too. I mean, it
Is.
was just
Oh my gosh,
That
it
would
is.
be perfect.
Yeah.
He should do the interview at the end.
yes.
Right. Yeah.
Come
That
on,
would be-
people. Why are you not thinking of this stuff? This is so good.
Very American. To have a
Very American.
fictional NASCAR driver interview a true Formula One racer.
The Williams Brothers podcast is made possible by a grant from the Saunce Group. Do something good every chance you get. And by the Williams Foundation. The theme song is 5 Card Shuffle by Kevin MacLeod.
By the way, happy May the 4th be with you.
It
Dave.
Oh,
is
that's
May the
right.
4th. Yeah.
We had a big company call about May the 4th, and it was all about Star Wars. Did you know that Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord?
No.
He is. He acted inept in order to fool people, but he was a Sith Lord.
no.
And a bad dude.
No.
I tell you how you can fact check that, and this is where I fact checked some things on Star
Yep.
Wars. Go to Disney World, go to the Star Wars land, stand in line at the place where you buy the really nice lightsabers, and the people in that line, they know more about Star Wars.
Well, if you ask them, they're all going to
It's
go, "Oh yeah."
unbelievable.